to Pocket Pod, Animal Crossing, Mean Green Machine, Bruce Springsteen, episode 216. There's Joey, Bowie,
That's
Roar,
me.
and Leash.
Only one person gets to do the whoo.
I was just.
I take it back.
Feeling it. I was just feeling it. It just fell out. I didn't mean to take
And that person is me.
thunder.
Record it. Strike the recording. Started from the top.
It's gonna be deleted from the final episode. No one will
Command
hear
Z,
it.
Command Z.
I don't know how to Command Z my mouth. I don't know how to do that. Sarah did it. It was pretty good. I don't know if I could do it.
What, the inhale? Yeah. You got it.
Perfect.
Nailed it.
Well done.
Nailed it.
I want to hear what the heck a mean green machine Bruce Springsteen is, Leash.
It's the name of a nice smoothie.
It's definitely a smoothie.
I mean, I just
What's
made
in
that
it?
up.
What's in it?
It's
Bruce Springsteen. No, just kidding.
Essence of Bruce
Well, I
Springsteen.
wasn't
Essence
expecting
of
that.
the boss.
essence of the boss.
A little bit Jersey.
I feel like, what is it?
Smells like the docks in Newark or something.
yeah.
Maybe it could be like, instead of using like spinach, you could use like broccoli rabe and have it be ground up into the
No.
spinach, into the smoothie. Leish's favorite bitter
Not-
bean.
Not here for
Well, we
it.
just
Not
add some
here for it.
kale.
Little kale,
Also very popular
spinach,
smoothies.
broccoli rub smoothie. It sounds like a mean green machine Bruce Springsteen to me. I think Bruce Springsteen would hate it. That's what I know.
Now we need to know, what is Bruce Springsteen's preference for smoothies? Does he enjoy smoothies? What smoothies does he like? Are they green? It's very important that I know.
Well, regardless of whether he does or not, I'm still making a smoothie with his name in it. And he can't
His name?
stop me.
That's right. He cannot. There's literally nothing he can do. He probably doesn't even know it's happening.
Nope.
That's why it's not
Yep.
going to change anything.
No.
He can't stop it.
We're gonna get a cease and desist for sure.
I mean, he could be one of our many listeners. You
That's
don't
true.
know.
We don't know.
Bruce,
He might be-
are you a big
Bruce.
Animal Crossing fan?
It's
Is there an Animal Crossing character named after Bruce?
there is
No.
Bruce who's a
There
little
is a
like
Bruce.
goat. Isn't he a
But
goat?
I don't
think
think
he's a little goat
he's-
fellow.
Is he
I don't
related?
think he's
Does he look like
specifically
Bruce?
named after.
I don't think he looks like Bruce Springsteen. If he had like a cool like star and stripe bandana, I think that'd be a pretty distinctive thing for
Is there
a
anyone
little
named
jean
the
jacket.
boss? You call anyone
Jean
the boss?
vest.
Oh, is there a
boss.
boss? Yeah. Is there a
I'll
boss?
have. I think I used to have Bruce in my town. If he's still there, I'll try to get him to do the catchphrase, "I'm the boss." call me the boss. I don't think that might be too many letters for a catchphrase. Born in the USA.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Born us.
Born us.
No.
Bruce's famous catchphrase.
Bruce.
Born us.
Born us.
Baby,
Yeah, it's a
we
great
were
song.
born to us.
He's got a lot of songs about born, doesn't he?
Well, at least
All
two.
two of them.
All two of them. Yeah. Born in the dark. Born dancing in the dark. I'm trying to remember other Bruce Springsteen songs.
Whenever
I'm totally
this,
blanking.
this sort of thing happens, my mind just erases of
Every bit of
all,
knowledge.
of all
Mhm.
trivia knowledge of
His
Animal
favorite
Crossing.
song, though, is Rockin' KK. So,
It is.
Just
I thought you were talking about Bruce Springsteen. I was
Bruce
like, wow,
Springsteen's favorite song.
he's a big Toto KK fan. Who knew?
The guy wrote like legendary music. He has a musical like based on like his career.
don't know.
But his
Again.
favorite song is Rockin' KK.
There's got to
I'm
be.
in it. I'm in for it.
It sounds amazing. And I think we've got to
gosh.
find Toto KK covers of Bruce Springsteen songs. They've got to be out there. There's got to be one of like Born in the USA.
some sort of
my
fan.
God.
That'd be so
type-
cute.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I
man.
love it. Bruce
I want-
Springsteen.
I want this
Toto KK
crossover.
fan. We knew
Hey
it.
Nintendo, build us a crossover of Bruce Springsteen and Animal Crossing. I don't know what it looks
Classic
like. You figure it out.
combination. We've
You're
given you the
geniuses.
materials. Make it happen.
I'm just the idea person. I don't have access to your engineers and things. So, what are you gonna do?
I mean, they're
Um,
almost done with Breath of the Wild Part 2, so I mean, they'll be ready to work
yeah.
on Bruce Springsteen and Toto
Yeah.
KK next.
2028, right? It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll happen. No problem.
Funny thing, I was doodling here while we were talking, and I accidentally doodled you know those S's people used to draw in the
Stussies.
90s?
Cool S?
The Stussy S?
Yes.
I just made one just out of nowhere without even trying.
Oh,
Ooh.
now here's a question. Do you do the 3 lines, and then connect them, or do you do it haphazardly?
This one was not intended to be
was
a
organic.
Stussy S, so it was very organic. It has like a line where it doesn't belong, but it's essentially the Stussy S. And then I just did another one, and I did it backwards.
That's kind of awesome.
But I do the 3 lines,
Okay.
three lines. Connect. I just connect the wrong direction.
There's no rules.
There's no rules. I do what I want.
It's
I haven't done this in years.
Yes.
Is it Stussy or Stussy? I've been saying Stussy.
I
don't know.
think I thought it was
I
stupid.
For
said
30
Stussy.
years, I've said Stussy.
Same.
So here we are.
Is it not Stussy?
I don't know.
I think
One of
it
you
doesn't.
said Stussy.
It wasn't
I
me.
don't know. I don't
Did
think
you
maybe
say
it was me.
I heard
know.
it. I heard it. I don't know who
Let's
said
go
it.
to the tape.
Maybe we said
Go-
it was pretty sussy that you were drawing it backwards.
It's sussy. It's sussy. I can't
Yeah,
draw it backwards.
it
My
has-
brain won't let me. I
It
keep
has
trying.
the umlauts over the U, so I think it's ooh.
Oh, I did it.
Ooh, like that.
Stussy.
Ooh. Oh, I did it backwards. I finally did it. There you go. Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, no, I made it weird.
Now you
I
made it
made it
weird.
weird.
Now we have to go. You made it weird.
Making it
Way
weird
to
from
go,
Oh, man.
Rar.
This is a real throwback.
1997 to future times.
Apparently, they still sell bucket hats, so good job, Stussy.
Oh, those are coming
Stussy.
back. Bucket hats
Yeah,
are
fair.
a thing.
That's because like all the 90s things are coming
But
back. So we're
why?
probably going to see
But
those.
bucket hats never were
But
good
bucket
in
hats-
in the first place. That was never a thing that needed to come
Um,
back.
ask
I like
Fred
hats.
Durst. He really liked his bucket hats.
And Leisha's like, my point is
My
proven.
point is made. Yes.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. And
Bringing back the bucket,
And
baby.
where are we going with
he's
this?
feeling those lighters.
He's really feeling those lighters. Beautiful.
Bucket hat.
Friends, should we move into our first topic?
Only if it's bucket hats.
No, it's not. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm all right with
Well,
it.
if you
anyway.
want to fit bucket hats into your new segment, Laura, that's an option.
I'll have to work at it. I don't have
Figure
to
out
be
how
there
that
yet.
sneaks in.
We'll
So I
see.
guess we first need the like containing song for a what's new segment. So that's what's new? Sail away, new horizons. What's new?
What's new?
No.
So I think we'll start with Leisha's thing, and if you guys can
Let's start with
keep
Leisha's
thinking
thing.
about
Sorry,
keep
it's a
thinking
fun-
about a song for the next
Oh, I
segment.
already have
that
it.
was Sarah's thing. Oh, good.
the song master. She's got it under control. Don't even
The
think about it.
songinator.
The
Leisha's the
songifier.
songinator.
Okay, well, anyway, this is a very lovely topic that I'm looking forward to hearing about.
I've titled this topic "What Leash Saw."
What did Leash see
What did Leisha
at the
see?
sea? It's not really the sea.
Do you see seashells?
I saw no seashells.
Leash sells. She sells by the leash
Oh,
I
she
store.
sells them.
I have lots of things to tell you.
Tell me all
Have
about
either
it.
of you ever been to the Florida Keys? First of all.
No, I've never,
Okay.
never. And it looks so cool and beautiful.
So
Tell us
it's
about
very cool and beautiful. There are some fun facts, and they're not very fun. But one of the things is there are actually no beaches.
Oh, I didn't know that. No beaches, huh?
Not
so it
really.
just is
There's
all
like
like
a few, but like it's
Abrupt
just
drop-off.
Abrupt drop-offs, and there are. It's not like sandy beaches like you would think of, like if you went to like Outer Banks or anything
Sure,
like that.
sure.
It's more like rocky and
Okay.
and seaweedy on the shore. That's the shore.
Gotcha.
But the resort that we went to, like, had a man-made
Oh, okay.
beach.
They dumped
so the
in some
resorts
sand.
will put some sand down, but you can't go in the water. It's like
Oh.
because it's a cliff.
Oh.
Oh, weird. Okay.
So it's there for aesthetics of
It's
like
for
standing on the beach.
aesthetics of like
you get the lapping
looking at the
waves,
water.
but you can't get in it.
correct. So we stayed at the Isla Morada Key.
Oh, okay.
So there's lots of keys, lots and lots of keys, way more than I
Yes.
thought. I thought there were like 6. There's like a bajillion keys, and some of them you can't even get to. They're not inhabitable,
Oh.
to my knowledge, and most of the keys, the way you connect to the keys is by one road.
Wow.
It's just one road.
One road.
And are they like the causeways where you're just surrounded by water when you're like going over like it's like a land bridge sort of thing?
Yeah. Yep. So we stayed at
They have
Isla
them all over Florida.
Yeah. We stayed at Isla Mirada, which is a resort key. Like basically all they have is like chill resorts. It's not like really super developed with a lot of stuff to do. There's a couple things, but like it's basically for you to chill and like not do anything.
Just relax and enjoy.
Just relax. And so like our resort had like kayaks that you could just like go and take out whenever you wanted and ride bikes. They had like little beach bikes that you could have whenever you wanted. And like nice little amenities like that you could do. And they had like a tiki bar that you just like hung out at in the pool. And like it was really, really pretty and nice. But so that was like the main thing. So I have some photos for you guys. I can share those with our listeners too if they're interested at any point, or you can. I don't know how you do that, JB, but I can.
I always forget. I never actually get around.
Well, we can describe all the pictures in mass detail.
Describe them.
If anyone listening would love to have access to any of the photos we've talked about over the last couple of years, you let us know. We have them. We just forgot to share.
But they're real, I promise.
We're not like imagining everything.
The actual folder that I sent you. Yeah. And I will start by saying, before we left, we asked our kids, because we didn't go with our kids. It was great. What souvenirs they would like. And my son, Lion Cake, asked for a ship in a bottle.
Oh
so
my gosh, precious.
We totally find you a ship in a bottle, no big deal.
Oh, nice, yeah.
And we asked, and Chirpy said she wanted a new gemstone because she got a gemstone, which is really just a round glass piece that she got from one of her teachers, and she lost it, and so she wanted a new one. So I was like, okay,
that's so cute.
If you don't find that in the keys, I'm sure you can find that somewhere else.
Yeah. So our adventure started. And one of the things that I decided to take a lot of pictures of was Isla Mirada has a ton of little lizard friends.
Oh my gosh.
So I was calling them lizard fans because those are what Sherpa calls her.
That's right, her skate fan, her followers.
Her skater fans and her video gaming fans.
So are you saying that all of these creatures that you've taken pictures of are fans of Sherpa?
Mm-hmm. I said, hey, lizard fan.
That makes sense.
Nice.
So the first one's a picture of lizard. The second is a video that I took.
It's perfect.
In the wild, you guys. I found
in the wild, real life.
A horsey. What do you call them?
I call them horsies, but they're the rocking. They're like spring horses.
Playground horsies.
Playground horses. Yes.
So,
and it's a white and black one specifically, like the one I had growing up.
I was so excited. I was like, okay, Jack, you need to take a video of me riding the horsey.
It's very important.
Like you do.
Riding. I'm putting air quotes around riding the horsey.
It's very important because this is the same way that you ride them in Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Yes. So just imagine how I did it.
We saw you, but listen, I can imagine you can imagine.
Leash is interacting with it in the exact way one can interact with this particular item in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Leash is standing behind the horse, and she pushed it and enjoyed the ride from afar.
Yes. I was very excited. And it did it. It did it just the way you would do it in Animal Crossing.
I noticed that you didn't put down a bunch of tire chairs to make it look like you're like riding the horse.
I didn't have a crafting table or like
that's fair
anything.
You would have to collect trash and stuff for that.
And
you would have to go fishing for a tire. Yeah.
It was a lot of effort. So
you worked with what you had available.
This was a pre-built playground, not one you crafted yourself.
Exactly. I didn't see Tom Nook around.
You didn't have to trade the brown horsey just to get the white horsey.
Right.
You just found this in the wild.
May I suggest you were visiting the island. It's not your own island, so you can't place things.
You can't place things. She's right.
It checks out.
You can't even dig. You just have to observe, right? You're just observing. Yeah.
So there's another picture of a little lizard fan.
Cute. These lizards are so cute, and they're very different.
Yeah, they're different.
Wow.
There's like
Is it a white stripe all the way down?
Mm-hmm. Then I noticed there was about 3 or 4 different types of little lizard fans.
Very cool.
And they're very cute. They're like squirrels. And then I did see one squirrel. I was like, Jack was like, no, they're like squirrels. I'm like, but there's a squirrel.
Oh no.
It's only like squirrels if there aren't squirrels.
Yeah. So then we went on our little kayak trip, which is very nice. The water is very clear.
It's
wow.
And very shallow.
Wow.
It doesn't get very deep, and I didn't see a lot of creatures. I did see this one fish that I took a picture of very quickly.
I see that fish, and I can see that fish very clearly through this crystal clear water.
Yeah.
It stands out.
I was like, ooh, a fish. Take a picture. It was very nice and relaxing, and it was not hard to like paddle. The day before, it was like super windy, and Jack wanted to go out, and I was like, I don't want to do any work per se at this. So we waited till the next day. It was much better, much more better. So I don't know what kind of fishy that is, but he was a handsome bud. He was a handsome lad.
Wow, very cool.
He looks a little angry, but he was happy. Promise. And then we came. Oh, there was a lot of like pelicans and other bird types that were just flapping around. They look like pterodactyls. They were really cool.
Oh yeah, those are.
When I did a quick Google search, I saw all these pictures of these cool, colorful pelicans. That's awesome. Wow. So Sarah, what do you know about the pelicans?
Oh no, those pictures.
These in those the video are cormorants.
Yes, correct.
Yes, those don't look like pelicans.
But there was one that was a bigger buddy. Maybe I didn't get him in the video that Jack took a picture of. Was he also a cormorant? Did Jack send that photo to you? I don't remember. I can't remember.
I just see a gathering of
from the picture. I don't know. I can't see it, but I am just going to guess. Sure, pelican. Why not?
Okay. I didn't include that because it was in his album, but anyway,
totally
I'll send you a photo later.
Okay. Fun.
And then I found some maybe sea grapes, but probably not sea grapes. I don't think they are, but when I Googled it, but they had like little grapey little buds on them. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
They're so cute. They're sea grape-ish. They just didn't grow big grapes.
So I took a picture so I could do a cute little sea grapes.
Very cute. Sea grapes.
Leash sea grapes by the seashore.
But I didn't.
Nice.
And then there is another lizard fan.
I love these lizard fans that have the little curling tails. They're so
this
precious.
One's a little knobbier than his other friend. He had little pot belly.
He's got a little nubbin. I bet he's lost his tail at some point in time.
Yeah. And then there's a little...
I went ahead.
Uh-oh. There's 2 little lizard fans, and then you can skip ahead to our little turtle friend.
Big ol' turtle friend.
So we went to... On Isla Morada, there's a place called Theater of the Sea. And they take in creatures that probably won't do well in nature anymore, whether they were injured or whatnot. And they had dolphins there. What? And the dolphins did tricks.
Oh,
they did the cutest tricks ever. And they were dancing, and they went through hoops, and they looked happy. And it was very sweet, and I learned about them, and they were very sweet. But this little turtle friend, he was like all the way over on the other side of the lagoon, and he came over just to say hi to me. It was very cute. He may have thought that I had food, but but he was very sweet. I like.
He's so cute. Is he missing his little? He's his right flipper?
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's got a cute little face.
He does. He's so peaceful and sweet looking. I love the sea turds.
The sea turds, not to be confused with sea turds.
Yeah, yeah, sea turds, sea turd, different. We're talking with the T's.
He's covered in like, it's just moss that he's covered in. He's like sort of different
algae
colors
and
algae.
Yeah,
so beautiful.
He's a cute little bud, and he came right up to me, and he was sweet pea. And then there was this white bird that was also by that lagoon, and I liked him a lot, and I wish he would have stayed still so I could take a picture of him. Because
he's got the little yellow feet.
He had the cutest little feet. Yeah. He has black legs but little feet, like he's wearing socks.
The wings are beautiful. They're like angel wings. That's incredible.
It's actually a great. I love the photo, and it makes me think of there's a Twitter account called, I think it's called The Inept Birder, and they like let people send in these almost awesome bird pictures because it's so cute because he's just like, see you later.
Yeah. He was right on that ledge, and I'm like, hold on, I'll take a picture. And he's like, nope.
but still
Screw
good.
you, person. I'm
Do we know
cool.
what kind of
love
bird
it.
this is? Is it like it's?
I don't remember because
Swanish, but
it's very
probably not.
the fact that he's got little yellow feet and black leg. I remember that is distinctive, and if I would remember which bird
Long
that
neck.
was, I'd be like, I know it's that because of that, and I cannot remember.
It's a long
what
neck
that is.
bird.
Long neck bird.
Do we have any white with majestic, angelic wings in Animal Crossing of long neck birds?
Oh. Blanche
doesn't
is like
exist.
long.
Doesn't
I don't.
exist.
None of them have long, beautiful wings. But they
I
do
would
have,
love to
like, long
see
necks.
this creature represented in Animal Crossing.
Yeah, especially it could be very distinctive with the little like yellow feet and black leg.
Yellow feet, sees black leg.
Yeah,
Like just white tuftedness.
yes.
And I'd
beautiful.
call it Angel.
Aw, little Angel. I love it. Angel would be a sweet. What type of personality would Angel have? You think?
I skipped to the next page.
Well, I gotta see what it is.
And it's so flippin' precious.
Stop.
They're so little. They're so squishy.
Oh my goodness! These little burb. I love this. This is another burb, an outing of cuteness.
This
Look
is a
at these little
picture
fluffs.
of a lovely chicken. Leash, tell us about the chicken.
Chimkins.
Is it possible that the bird, before we go too far,
Okay.
is a snowy
yes.
egret?
I think it's possible.
Ooh.
If
Egret-y.
the snowy egret is the one that has the black legs and the yellow feet, then yes. If it has all yellow legs, then no. But I can't remember what.
I think it's him. This is my bird. I just
No,
did
egret.
Merlin.
Looking.
I just did Merlin.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Merlin is
what
so
bird is this,
good.
Merlin?
You're smart to use it.
Oh yeah, it is. I googled snowy egrets, and all of them have the black legs and yellow feetsies and beautiful wings.
Those
Snowy
little angel
egret.
wings.
I recommend people Google it. This is what Leash took a picture of.
The photo is quite lovely. I mean, great way to catch the identifying marks on it. You got the little yellow feet, the yellow snoot, and the longer black bill. Beautiful white plumage. Excellent.
He's a very
Perfect.
handsome bud.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So we're ready for the next page. Next one.
Tell us about this guy.
I am.
The whole family.
On the day before we were leaving, we decided to go to Key West, which is like about
Okay.
it was about an hour and a half. It ended up being like almost 2 hours to drive there, but it shouldn't be, it depends on traffic basically.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Fair
to
enough.
get to the next key, it's like several keys down. It's the last key that you can go to where the airport is and stuff. And we went to we're going to go to the butterfly
Butterfly.
house. I don't know what to call it. Pavilion building.
Okay.
And outside in the parking lot was a mama chicken with little babies going, and they're
Little babes.
legit going peep, 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 peep. They're the cutest.
I see 5. Are there
my
more than
gosh.
5? Or there 6?
There were probably more that were not in the photo. There was
I
a
see 7 because I
bunch.
see one little foot behind the mama.
Oh, you're right. 7. There's 7.
At least. But there
Oh,
might
and
be more
some
over
are
there.
like little like, light brown tufty ones,
They're
and some
so
are like
precious.
very dark brown, the color of the mama chicken. They're so stinking cute.
So
They really are. They're so
They're
cute
downy.
fluffs.
So
They're
we're just
downy,
like-
downy.
we were like, should we tell someone? There's like chickens like in the middle of the parking lot. And we were like, they're going to get hit. The little baby chickens. And so we went inside and we went to the butterfly garden, and you can see the next photo. There's me with the butterflies. It's an
They're attacking you.
The
They're
butterfly
attacking you.
flies in the face of Leash.
They're all over the place.
cute.
And you can just peruse the butterfly garden. There's butterflies, and there was a turtle and a flamingo.
Oh my goodness.
And some really pretty burbs, which I don't think I included in here, but there are some really, really pretty burbs in here too.
Oh my goodness. All the butterflies are gorgeous too. Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, the blue, beautiful blue butterflies are amazing.
Yeah.
Those are really cool butterflies, because on the outside when they put their wings up, it's just like an ugly brown color.
Nice.
And then when they
cool.
open up, they're like amazing blue.
I like this standing one on the leaf that's like black and white with a little bit of red around its butt. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
that's really pretty. I was just looking at that one.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
a butterfly have
So
a
elegant.
butt? Is the whole wing of a butterfly its butt? Like, what is the
No, they have a butt.
No, they have like a torso and a body. They're like classic insect bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got the butt.
And I also learned how to tell the difference between a butterfly and a moth.
Ooh, tell us the pro tips.
There's a couple like pro tips, but the one that I know, like I can like handle identifying.
Yeah. That's
I'm
like,
sure, yes, they are completely different, obviously. The one that I can handle is that a butterfly's antennae have the little bulby knob on top. And moths have like the feathery, they look like their antennae look like feathers.
Feathery fernies versus bulbies.
So these pictures that we're looking at, are these all butterflies? Or
they're all butterflies.
Okay.
Yeah. They're all butterflies.
Those are great. Those are great pro tips. I love it. I love learning a pro tip for IDs, baby.
Yeah.
Moth versus butt. Who decides? Butt fly versus moth fly.
Yeah, because I remember like when I was little, like they would tell you like, well, a butterfly has a chrysalis and a moth has a cocoon. I'm like, well, that doesn't help me when they're adults and they're not in those things. Cool.
Just have to wait and see what when they have eggs and they grow into caterpillars. Yeah. Wop, 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 wop.
And then we went on a ghost tour, which was super fun. It was a bus tour. So they go around and they talk about all this stuff. And I didn't know that Robert the Doll, if you're familiar with Robert the Doll.
Don't know Robert
the Doll. Well, he lives in the Keys. Robert the Doll is a doll that was, it was like a child's doll at some point. And then apparently there's like voodoo and stuff involved where the doll became possessed or voodooed or I don't know. There's something wrong with Robert the Doll where like the kid kept saying, well, Robert the Doll did this, Robert the Doll did that. And then they took Robert the Doll away and something else happened and they brought him back and then bad things started happening again. It's like weird. So Robert the Doll, apparently you can go visit him, but you have to greet him and you have to ask him for permission to take his photo. And then you also have to thank him. And if you don't, you'll basically get cursed. So they say, and then they also say that like there's been like every year there's thousands of apology letters sent to Robert the Doll because like people don't do it and then bad things happen. There's a whole I know about Robert the Doll because there was a Travel Channel documentary about Robert the Doll and his story and all that good stuff. So I knew about him, and that we have our company has like a fake Robert the Doll, like a prop one, because the real one is too creepy for people to deal with.
Oh god, it's got like
he's creepy,
a Jason thing going on.
But that's just his
like the mask
face. That's just his face, and he has a little hat.
He's got a sailor hat. He looks like a sailor.
Yeah.
In this picture, he's dressed as a sailor.
Yeah.
Sailor Robert.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's Robert.
So wait, did you go and visit?
I didn't visit him, but they showed us the house that he was in, and they showed us like lots of like ghost stuff, and we got to go into like the basement of, I don't know if it was
the Alamo, just
ship
kidding,
or something. And so the next picture is the staircase of where we went to. And they said to take pictures and then to wait a couple days to see if if you capture any ghosts, because there's been ghost orbs on the staircase. So I took a couple. I took like night vision ones and I took a flash one, and I don't see anything, so that's good. but Jack, who doesn't believe in ghosts, said his legs started itching.
Oh, the itchy ghost.
So I mean, case closed.
Yeah,
as far as I'm concerned,
evidence.
there.
Yes.
So that pretty much wraps up the ghostiness. But I want to get back to the chicken thing because
tell us about chickens. Oh yes,
apparently, chickens just live on Key West. They just live there. There's roosters, cockadoodle-doo. Like as we started like exploring, they're just cockadoodle-dooing. There's baby chicks everywhere. So they're not the first ones that we saw were like, oh, the little baby chickies,
and they're everywhere.
Everyone's like, I had lunch next to one yesterday. They're nothing. They're like seagulls down here.
There was a little girl in the butterfly garden, and she was like making like rooster sounds, and her mom's like, she was just making rooster sounds. I'm like, did you see the chickens outside? I was so excited for her. And she's like, oh yeah, we have chickens. I was like, oh, okay, cool, I'll just go over here now.
I'll be entertained alone. Thanks very much.
But so yeah, that Monday was our last full day, and so gemstones for Sharpie.
Yes.
We went to a little farmer's market, and I found her some gemstones from a I don't know if they're like witches. I don't know. They're like nice witches who had like legit gemstones, because Shira's was just like a piece of glass. It was just like one of those like aquarium beads.
Yeah, it's like the flat-sided. Yeah, I gotcha. Little marble that's flat. I love those.
But I found her, she wanted, and I found her like sea glass. I'm like, hey, do you want sea glass? She's like, no, I want a gem. And I was like, okay. Wow. And she's like, and it needs to be round, and I need it to be blue. Cool, and she was very specific.
She was.
Okay.
She's like, and if you can't find blue, then another color's fine.
As long as it's like in the blue family. Yeah. You know colors, Mom. You got this.
So as luck would have it, we went to that farmer's market, and there was a little gem thingy, and they had loose gems for sale for only $3 each. And I was like, oh,
what brilliant.
Yes. So I got her an adventurine gem. I got her a smoky quartz gem. And I got her a bloodstone gem. And they were, I didn't know anything about them. I was like, these look like the ones that she would like. But the smoky quartz is supposed to like take all that bad vibes and kind of like, it like absorbs all the bad vibes. And as it absorbs them, it gets smokier and smokier, and it gets darker and darker and darker. It's just kind of cool. And then the adventurine helps you like take on new challenges and like try new things and do adventures. Keep an open mind. And then the bloodstone is said to I think it's for bravery and courage, and to deal with like things that aren't so great, to just like keep on keeping on kind of. Stability, perseverance. Yeah,
that's
and
cool.
So she was very excited, and I showed them to her, and she's like, but these are real? And I'm like, yeah, they're real gemstones. And she's like, they are? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, they're gemstones. Like they have names, they exist in the world. Yes, they are real.
That's so cool.
They're crystals or real rock. Awesome.
Yeah.
But
what a treat.
But the ship and the boat was actually the hardest thing to find. Apparently those are not popular in modern times. In the Keys. Well, there's like shops that used to have them, because they're like in like the glass front. They don't go in anymore. And we're like, do you have that? And they're like, no, we have a ship and we have a bottle.
But
good luck getting one inside the other.
Bottle. I'm like, I don't. So the last place we went to, we went all the way down this just strip of Key West, like the whole street.
Oh no! Yeah.
And Key West is very like commercial, vacation-y, kind of like just very popular place to go.
Yeah.
So there was tons of like souvenir shops and stuff, and not one of them, it was like all the same stuff. It was like a bottle with sand in it, or a ship. A bottle with sand in it, or a ship. And I was like, why?
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And so the last place we went to, actually, we found one. Well, there was a couple of them, but we found one variety of a ship in a bottle. And that picture at the end, the very end of my photos, is that ship in a bottle.
You found the ship in a bottle.
And then the ones before it are just of the view from our resort, which was really nice. There's like a little area to play like cornhole and stuff. It was very nice. And our favorite part, Jack and I's favorite part, was the game room. Because they had NBA Jam, which is Jack's favorite game ever.
That's awesome.
And Miss Pac-Man, which is my favorite, like, old school
get out.
game.
That's
and
so
they were
cool.
free. You just played them.
Cool.
There were no money involved. You just played them.
That is truly delightful.
And it was only like 5 doors from our room. It was on our level and everything. So every time we went back to our room, we had to stop and play Ms. Pac-Man and NBA Jam.
Nice. Getting some rounds and games.
I got really good at it.
Very happy in this photo. He looks excited in this photo. Like
so
a kid in a candy store.
Yeah.
So happy.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that was our adventure. It was a lot of fun, very relaxing. Lots to do, or not lots to do, as you see fit.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah, if you want to do little, there's plenty of places to do little. I imagine.
Yeah, there was other stuff that if we had more time, we may have tried like. Every day I tried to eat key lime pie. I had at least one key lime pie. Sometimes twice. I had to find the best key lime pie. Yes.
Did you find it?
I found my favorite of the trip. I don't know if it's the best in all of the islands, but my favorite was from the first place we went to, and I can't remember the name, but it was like thick and creamy, and it had a half an inch of like the graham cracker crust on it. It was like legit. It was so good.
Sounds so good. That would be my number one favorite thing to do. I think if I visited the Keys, it would be just try all the key lime pie because it's like all of them. My favorite thing.
So good.
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
This is the moment where I'm learning that key lime pies are from the Keys. Is that a thing? Is that true?
Well, the limes are from the Keys.
Yeah. So the lime has to be from the Keys to call it.
It's a special. It's actually a different fruit. Yeah. It's like they're really tiny. They're like grape size
and they're yellow.
limes, and they're tart. They're tart.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're more tart than normal.
I had
normal
no idea.
limes.
Yeah.
They're really good. That's why when you get a key lime pie and it tastes like lime lifesavers, it's disappointing and not very key limey.
When you just pick up any old key lime pie at like Panera or something, I don't know if they even sell it there. You're just like,
or just any place. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a naturally green because it's more of like a yellowy like chartreusey. Like it's much lighter greenish yellow in real life, and like some of the places like put like syrupy stuff on. I was like, I don't want that.
Syrupy stuff.
But like they
give
put
me
like
the pie.
like they tried to make
a raspberry
pretty.
drizzle or something.
Yeah, drizzle. They put a drizzle on it. I was like, I don't want
gotcha.
that. Don't ruin the taste of the key lime.
Leave it be.
Yes. So they obviously like got points marked off immediately.
It's like purest of key lime.
And no. But yeah, it was a great trip, and there was a really cute little coffee shop there that we went to a couple times, and there were sweet peas.
Nice,
that sounds great.
Oh, that's good to find a coffee
Wildlife,
spot.
desserts, presents for the kids that they actually requested.
Yeah,
I think you nailed it. You nailed vacation.
So tired. We spent like an hour and a half looking for that freaking ship in a bottle. It was a lot of work, and Jack's like, I'll just go on Amazon and buy one. It's fine. I was like, no, it has to come from here. I don't care if it's made commercially somewhere else. It has to physically come
feel like
from here.
Had you not found it in the Keys, you probably would have found it like at the airport or something. Like you definitely would have eventually found it.
Man, way more of a challenge than I thought it would be. But
yeah. I feel like
that always happens to me when I'm on vacation. Like I'm convinced I can buy this one thing in the place that I am, and then I go there and I'm like, oh, it's not anywhere. Why don't you sell thing that I expected to buy, whatever it may be? Like in Alaska, I think I probably searched like 7 different stores for a particular item. And right now I have no idea what that item is.
I was like, what was the item?
Mystery. Don't be coy.
Truly can't remember what it was. I could only envision myself looking at every store down this like boardwalk, and my brother going, "You this one too?" And I was like, "Yes,
yeah, that was me. That was me." And when we walked on the way back, I was like, I don't remember these shops because I was only like paying attention to the ones that had souvenirs in them.
Sure.
It was and Key West
binoculars. Binoculars.
Oh, binoculars. Oh. Weird. That would be a weird thing that you'd think you'd find.
They did have them, but they were very expensive. So we were looking for like kind of easy. Like I think we're like, I don't even. Maybe it wasn't even binoculars. My brother's gonna hear this and he's gonna be like, "What are you even talking about?" It was blah blah blah, whatever that item is. But yeah,
very cool.
Anyway,
Key West also has like live music in like all the bars. They're all playing like live music, which is really nice. Yeah,
that is fun.
It's very fun. I would. Jack and I decided it was like a cross between like New Orleans, if you've ever been to New Orleans, and that kind of vibe of just like a lot of energy and fun and like not taking themselves too seriously, and then like a beachy town, like a combo of like a beachy town in New Orleans.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Souns great.
Yeah.
Sounds really relaxing and fun.
Sounds like a fun vacation. I feel like I didn't know enough about the Keys, and now I know a lot more, and I want to go on vacation there too.
Yeah.
So thanks for doing the
welcome.
Leash. We're all going to take key vacations.
Vacation.
Nice.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, amazing.
We should probably take a break here, and then we'll jump into Sarah's new segment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, really. We'll keep that.
Sarah's new segment.
Water break.
So good.
Delicious.
So good for me.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome.
I really hope that people listening to this also take a sip of water during our water breaks.
Yeah, it's good.
That
Hydration reminder.
I think we're doing a public service by reminding people to take a water break every half an hour. Yeah. Sarah.
Yes.
I want to hear about this new idea you had, but Leash, what's the intro?
Oh. That's great. It starts with some random facts in Animal Crossing. Rari B is not afraid.
Yes, I love it. That's amazing.
Listen to it.
Okay. Leonard Bernstein.
Yeah. Not so.
Oh man, yes. Thanks. That sets it up to make it sound like this is a very exciting segment. So thank you. But in fact, it is my discoveries in Animal Crossing: New Horizons that are in fact perhaps not that exciting and are might be a little boring.
Borderline boring.
I'll be the judge of boring. Let's see.
Yes. So first of all, I remember I was really excited in Animal Crossing back when we were first playing it, discovering how when you look at an item that's a lost item that you find, how it would tell you like little facts about it to kind of give you clues about who dropped that item.
Yep.
And I thought that was like just going to be, that was a change overall in Animal Crossing. It's not. When you start playing, the first few items you find, just say, this is a lost item and don't describe it. So that's a boring fact. So a little bit of a snooze.
Because you don't know you don't know
I guess that could be why
as much?
That you don't. Maybe that it's just because you don't know, you haven't got to know them, so you don't know their personalities, or is it just like the first three you find?
The friendship level, like once you can give them a gift, that's also when the lost item becomes. Because I had that experience when I restarted too, because I restarted and I like raced through it that I didn't know my villagers very well.
Sure.
And so I found a lost item and it just said lost item.
Yes. It's like I was like, what? When I looked at it, I was like, I don't know.
It's like, thanks. This is a book. Thanks. I knew that.
I know, right? I know it's a bag. I know that, and I know it's lost. But I mean, like, I know the villager personality types. So, like, if you tell me something this has,
it smells like gym socks.
Yes,
it
it's going to be
like
a jock
sweet
for sure.
Candy. Oh, okay.
Must be a peppy, or if it's like slightly sticky, and some of the pages are stuck together with candy fragments.
It's lazy.
No. Yeah. So I mean, there's
like
lots
it's been stored under the floorboards in someone's house, and it's dank.
Someplace damp and dark, along with their sauerkraut.
Next to the sauerkraut. Next to the mayonnaise.
That's the place to keep it. Yeah, so I thought that was interesting. I was like, oh, well, there you go. That's something new to me. And my other thing that's new to me, and maybe a bit of a snooze to learn, that there is a default color of the watering can. And I just, silly Sarah, assumed it was like silver. So it's probably like white is the default. But guys, it's not. The default watering can, it's blue. Did you know that? Did you know it's blue?
I
didn't know that.
Back up because I don't even understand what's happening. What is a default watering can?
Oh, okay. So you know what? When you craft an item, if you craft a shovel, it's going to have a red handle.
Right.
If you craft I was going to say if you craft a fishing rod, I was like, I don't remember what color fishing rod is either. But if you craft a watering can, it looks rather like a metal watering can, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's actually, I mean, it is a metal watering can. But the color it is blue. So if you paint the water, you can customize colors of all those items.
Okay.
So that one is actually a blue color, which is weird. I didn't realize that, but it truly is. If you compare it to the
silver?
white, the silver is kind of like,
they call it blue.
Well, if you select the color when you're customizing it, it would be the blue option to get that color, and that's just the default color it starts as. Which I was just flabbergasted. My world was rocked. Just kidding. I mean,
I'm looking at it.
Interesting.
Apparently, it's 33 cents on Nook Store.
33 cents? Is it 33 cents? They're selling it for actual money?
33 cents. I don't know what to tell you. I see a green version of it.
Yes, you can have it green. You can have it pink. You can have it purple. You can have it white. You can have it yellow.
Okay, so the default one is what you're talking about. It's like a greenish bluish.
Yeah.
It's not silver. Like, I always assumed it was silver.
Me too. That's why I was so weirded out.
Can you send me this link? Because I'm seeing silver.
Oh, I don't have. Oh, yeah.
Is this like
I'll post my Nook Store link here.
A white blue dress / gold dress?
It could be. Yeah, it could be a white version. Yeah.
But I think it's actually because I think it does specify in the customization options when you go to customize it by color. It like kind of says this is the blue one, this is the green one. You know, when you go to select from your little.
Yeah, in Nook Store it says blue, orange, green. So yeah, blue is the
orange.
First one.
That's what it was, not red, orange.
Blue, orange, green, red, purple, pink, white, black.
That's right. Not yellow, but
I've never
orange.
Customized the default watering can.
I think that might have been what it was for me too, that I just never did it because after the elephant watering cans were available, I never wanted another one.
Never went back. Elephant watering cans were the goal at all times.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Or like the wild colored ones. I
don't think I realized that these were different colors. Also, I rejected these are blue.
It's a light teal. It's like a light teal.
It's
metal.
Silver. It's metal. It's
the metal color.
It's the metal color
can.
that you would get.
It's like coppered. It's coppered metal.
It's the metal color that you get. It's default watering can color.
It's the raw color before you powder coat it.
I hear you.
That is what I assumed it was. That is what it looks like. But now I'm just wondering if I've been wrong this whole time.
I've been wrong all my life. Everything I know
Animal Crossing is wrong.
For 3 years, we've been wrong.
It's like they didn't want to call it plain.
Plain. I would have turned
unflavored for me.
Bare metal, no coat. But yeah, so there you go. Those I'll keep out for.
That wasn't boring.
Well, I mean, well, thank you, Joelle. I'm glad you think that. I mean, it is one of those things that's like, kind of like, this is a mundane kind of fact, but I did notice it.
It's fine.
So yeah, I'm glad you guys found that compelling.
I
in some way.
welcome your enthusiasm for the mundane because I think
you gotta find joy.
Little bits of in this game that we know better than we should, and you know it even better now.
Right. But it's even things that were easy to overlook and not even think about. And sometimes they end up being little nuggets of interest.
In particular, if you play like at the correct speed and not race through it like we all did in like the first few days of playing the game 3 years ago, or the way I like fully raced through it and time traveled and everything when I restarted it 2.5 years ago. You just end up missing things. But yeah, the fact that I did discover the like lost item. Yeah. I think the problem is, Rar, you befriend your villagers very quickly. I suppose.
I guess so.
So before you even find their lost item, you've already befriended them. Yeah. I have villagers that I've never talked to because I was like, I didn't invite you here. Why are you? Why did you move in?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I had ones that I was like boxing out and stuff. So like maybe I found their lost items and I don't know who it is.
Digging holes around them to stop them from moving.
Does elsewhere. Nothing. Can we just remind everyone that like attempts to like get rid of a villager doesn't
work. Affect them. They're so upbeat and cheerful. Nothing can thwart them from trying to become your friend. It's the way it goes.
It's true.
Them's the breaks.
All you can do is invite someone new to kick them out.
That's true. Yeah. Campsite.
I have
You have a?
What could it be now? There is a very interesting item, Rar, that you have found and shared with us. And I have so many questions.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to tell you about this and also to invite our listeners to look up the Instagram user Mrs. Weird Friends is her handle on Instagram. Mrs. Weird
Friends. No spaces
or
underscores, just one word. Mrs. Weird.
Just one word, no spaces or underscores. She takes plushies that are previously loved and no longer they've lost some of their luster or just no one cares to care for them anymore. And she uses them to create new plushies that sometimes have a little bit of a monstrous and an unusual look. They might not all be monstrous, but boy, oh boy, I can't handle how much I love the creation she made with this little Stitch's head and Stitch's shirt, and then like the bodies of some like
I have some
clawed
questions
raptors.
though.
I have to be the Stitches shirt. I just want to point out the Stitches shirt is only half of a Stitches shirt.
It's
and
it looks
like it was tattered
body
by the hands he has.
Yes, or just by growing and popping out of the shirt.
Yeah, he's hulked out. He's hulked out of his shirt.
Out, perhaps.
He does look like he's hulked out. Like they beefed up his arms.
Oh, for sure.
But he has these like dino
strong.
claws or lizard claws. I don't know exactly what's going on his hands.
I don't like
arms. His upper arms are rather long. They're quite.
It's nightmare fuel.
I can't. I love it. I love it so much. And
well, it's like one side Grover, one side.
Oh, it doesn't.
Just felt green.
Yes, different lengths and different kind of textures of fluff. So these are definitely assembled from lots of different little plushies.
The right leg. Talk to me about the right leg.
Who would give up Stitches is my question.
Oh.
And offer them to this monstrosity.
To offer them up to this monstrosity.
That's a really good question.
I mean, it's
How
a pretty
did we
cool
get
Stitches.
Here? How did we get to this?
How did we get to this place? Someone that maybe they lost their Stitches and this was like found in the island of lost toys and just was assembled from other bits. Or may I suggest, what if Family Dog got a hold of original Stitches and that's why the Stitches shirt is all tore up?
Yeah, and
that could happen.
The head was intact, but the whole body was destroyed. Yeah, it's very possible.
So give a second life.
This
to
is like
plushie.
it's like an upcycle of a poor lost soul of a
poor. Yeah.
I'm just looking through. Now I'm on
Yeah.
The business Pikachu is quite amazing.
So cute. Amazing. I love his hair. They've got so many lovely creations.
His eyebrows.
His little briefcase.
I'm going to.
Yeah, this designer, this creator of plushies, it's so cool, all their creations, and they encourage other people to make them.
That's his name. Oh my god.
I love there's also like this lovely okapi with 4 eyes. I love that. Oh my gosh, so cool.
This red, it kind of looks like Red from Fraggle Rock, but with really long hair. And little eyes coming up. It's like the second row.
Yes. Very looks like
cute.
a very monstrous like Muppet kind of look.
Your classic conjoined twins of Grover and Cookie Monster.
Very cute. I love them. These are all
twins.
So fun.
Sesame
twins. So cute.
Oh, this is incredible.
Yeah, it's quite cool. There's so many creative
She takes great
things.
photos too. I like this I like this setting, like the classic backdrop.
Care and time is taken into the creatures and into their posing and photographs. But yes, check out Mrs. Monster. Wait, that is the wrong
Weird
thing.
Friends.
Mrs. Weird Friend. Mrs. Monster is someone completely different who's also cool, but this is Mrs. Weird Friends, and they're all very charming and delightful. Very inspiring if you ever want to make your own cool like plushy art. I feel like these are great.
Yeah.
Oh
if
man.
you have a little bit of sewing interest and or skill.
Or want to try working on sewing interest and or skill, you got it. This is a good like thing to tackle. It'd be pretty exciting. Wow.
Yeah, especially because it's like pre-stuffed plushies, and now you're just like connecting parts together.
Yes, disassembling, reassembling, having a fun time. Wow, I just can't get over how cool they are.
I'm just obsessed with the arms, with Stitches. Like legit drank the Hulk serum, and now
you can see it happening.
Out.
Like the little it would be like, and his little like arm, he'd stretch out his arm, and then it would like pop, and then it would grow like the little clawed hand and little furry arm. Oh, it's so
transformation.
Cool. Transformation indeed.
Transformation. Yeah. Oh boy, everyone check this out. It's adorable.
Yeah, A+
and weird.
Would recommend. Adorable and weird. True.
So,
yes.
Sarah, is there a question you want to ask us so we can move on to our next segment?
I am once again asking for your tiny delights.
Sky rockets in flight. Tiny delights. Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
So this is quick and adorable. So today my boss was collecting information about various people on the team. She wanted to know like fun facts, right? Like what's interesting about different people. And she asked me what like fun fact about two of my contractors that I have on my team.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the heck she was working on. And then she showed me the PowerPoint that she put together, and she put together this like little graphics representing each person on the team. Aww. So I mentioned like one person works with horses and one person travels a lot, so she put like two horses just hanging out in a stable as like the picture. One person on our team raises tortoises, so she put like just a tortoise. Oh my This gosh. Is apparently a thing in England, by the way.
I didn't know. That's so cool.
I don't know how common it is, but apparently it's not that uncommon.
Wow.
But yeah, so I'm like looking through it going, oh, okay, that one's for that person, and oh, that's cute, Bob Ross, because this person likes to paint. It was funny. Each one of them was funny.
That's
and then I looked at mine, and it was a particular adorable little cub bear from Animal Crossing.
No,
I told her once that I have a podcast about Animal Crossing, and she found. Sweet. Do you guys want to guess who the adorable little cub was? It wasn't Stitches.
Was it Barreled?
No, it would probably be Olive.
Olive's pretty cute.
You're close with Olive. It wasn't Olive, though.
Ooh, who else is cute and little?
Someone who's a little bit more decorated than Olive.
Decorated bear cub. Poncho?
I have a look at my choices.
I know, right? Now I'm like,
this is a fun little quiz we're playing.
Blue Bear?
No, not Blue Bear.
Blue Bear is very cute. There's so many cute little buds. Who else is it?
We've definitely talked about this one during Hair Do You Do before.
Oh, we did? Yeah. Oh, I was going to say the guy who's and I can't remember, Marty from Pom Pom Purin fame, because he's cute too. He's decorated.
June?
Not Marty. June.
Who's June?
June. Aww.
Sweet little June with her hibiscus, I think, in her hair and her fringe, her wig fringe coming off her head. I was like, I looked at that and I was like, stop it. Not only did he find like a picture of Animal Crossing, it wasn't even Tom Nook. It was like a really cute cub.
Yeah, what a sweet choice.
It was really sweet. So that was my tiny delight today.
Cute June. Oh my gosh. A+. That is a tiny delight.
It was like a Meet the Team page, and then there were no photos of us. It was just like names and then weird images representing us. It made me laugh. It was great.
I would be happy to be represented by June. I think she's an excellent choice to represent. I think she's a great choice.
She's very cute. She's an adorable face of Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Island representative, June.
So we have one last segment. It's a version of a segment we do sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
But this one is called A Burb with Greatness.
Ooh. A Burb with Greatness.
A Burb with Greatness.
Oh my gosh.
It's a spinoff of A Brush with Greatness.
It is a spinoff, but it's a burp with greatness. So, Sarah, you said you found a burb. Leash,
I did.
Did we already talk about the burbs you found?
We talked about some of the burbs, but there's one burb that I will talk about. You go first. You go first.
Okay. We'll get our burb out of the way.
We got two burbs to go.
I just want to share that I am delighted to learn how much burbs in my neighborhood love peanuts. They love them. They love them so much that they come to my porch. If I put a few of them out, that they will come and gather them, and they will call their friends, and they will come and get more. But the one thing, so the birds that came were pretty like normal, cute birds in the area, like blue jays and cardinals, all very beautiful. I love them so much. Mm-hmm. But the one that really shocked me and rocked my socks off was sweet little mockingbirds, which in all of my life growing up having bird feeders that were like in our yard, I didn't know they ate at bird feeders ever. And they do sometimes, but apparently because they have these long, elegant tails, they just can't like get comfortable on those little hanging bird feeders. So they'll do like platform ones. So like my flat deck is perfect for little fancy pants mockingbirds that look so dainty and like all like if I could envision what they would wear, they'd wear top hats and spats and be very, very fancy. They came and just had sweet little peanut treats, and I love them, and I was very happy that they visited me. So it was just a very lovely brush with burbness, a burb with greatness.
A burb with
all
greatness.
Of the above.
A burb with greatness.
Is that the bird that I saw that one time, Lar?
That was catbird, which is kind of they're kind of similar body shapes in my opinion for birds.
Catbird.
Yeah. They also both kind of mimic some mockingbirds.
Yeah. Bird. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Aww.
So sweet. But Leash, I want to know what your burb with greatness was.
What was your burb with greatness?
I used Merlin tonight to figure out about the snowy egret, but
yes.
I remembered. So when I was at my vacation, I saw a burb. He was hanging out with us at lunch. He just kept hanging around, and he's very cute. And I was gonna take a picture, and I'm like, I'm gonna send this to Rar. And I'm like, wait, I have a thing. I have a thing that does the thing, and I can. So I tried Merlin. I remembered to finally use Merlin for the first time on my trip.
That's so good. That's awesome.
And I was like, what's that bird with red wings?
Oh, that blackbird with red wings?
Yeah. And it was a red-winged blackbird.
Yay!
I love a good literal name. Beautiful.
But
Beautiful.
I do
Red-winged blackbird.
I do have to say, I really do love Merlin because it took me through the steps like I'm an idiot, which I am. I'm a bird idiot.
No, it's great. It's helpful. It's good. That's the best way to narrow it down. Go through
like, and what size do you think it is? Do you think it's like the size of another normal bird that you can recognize, like a robin or like a goose? I was like, yeah. It gave me like easy to like recognize birds. Like, you only have to know 4 birds to know what size.
I was going to say, size of moose, it's a condor and nothing else, right?
And then
it's the size of a moose.
List all the colors that you see on the bird. And I'm like, black and red.
Well, we're narrowing it down. We got some obvious ones and some less obvious ones.
Do you think it's the red-winged blackbird? And then I got to hear the sounds because it'll play the sounds. And it was the same sounds that I was hearing. I'm like, it's it. I found it. So now it's in my list, the little red-winged blackbird.
I love the sound check, right? I did that with those owls in my backyard.
Yes, your baby owls.
Baby little,
oh my
baby
gosh.
owls.
Well, red-winged blackbirds are so amazing, and they make such wonderful sounds that are so interesting. And then like it's also a trick because the females don't look red-winged or black, that they're very brown and streaky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw a picture and I was like, well, that's not a red-winged blackbird. It's neither red-winged or black.
It is in fact a bird.
It is a spotted brown bird.
She has a little red on her wing.
There is a tiny little bit of red right where the red wing would be, but it's like a different shade.
Oh, I'm looking at the pictures in Merlin right now, the fourth picture of him has a cute little. I don't know if you can see this, but his little foot is hanging up. He's like he's marching.
Oh my gosh, the preciousness.
Prancing. He's doing a prance.
Oh my gosh, that is a full-on bird prance.
Stuff. He's haters gonna hate.
Strut. What a strut. Strut of the walk. I love it.
I love it too. Very cool. Oh, what a handsome
beautiful
fellow.
Bird. I'm looking at all these pictures. These are beautiful birds.
Yeah. Worth checking out for sure.
Yeah, that's why I want to know because I was like, oh, he's got red on his wing. What's that blackbird with red on his wing?
What's that bird that looks like a cat? Just kidding.
Way to name this bird watcher, people.
I do love the generic names. I love it. Love it.
It's so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the picture is so precious. Good work. Good bird sleuthing, Leash. And good use of the Merlin app, too.
I did it. So now I have 2 birds in here.
Yay!
Your collection of birds is growing. It's doubled in size.
Bird list of 2. Yep.
Nice.
I love it.
I love bird chat. Those are burbs with greatness.
Burbs with greatness. They were. I think we're at a good place to say good night.
Yeah.
The episode is now over. I would like to thank you, Rar. I'm looking at you. I would like to thank
He's looking at you, kid.
Leash. Looking at Leash. I would like to thank Jack Quaid Blank, Monkey Cat Studios. He can't be seen, so I can't look at him.
Invisible.
Yeah, he's invisible. He's a good ghost.
Whoa!
He's the itchy leg ghost.
I would love to thank our listeners for listening. I know that our podcast has become less frequent as of late. Hopefully you understand that there's less content as of late to discuss.
I think they get it.
We're still happy to get together and record whenever we can. We want to hear from our listeners. Tell us you're listening. I know you're out there. So just say hi. Let us know. Email,
give us a shout.
Twitter, whatever. And that's it. I think that's the end of the episode. How do we normally end this? Rusty. I am rusty.
Take a deep breath.
You did a great job.